So I'm replacing this branch box, 10 years old, had a leak at a pipe inside. And those are my nasty welds. I am 4 levels up. There's 4 levels of pipe below me. No normal size human being can get through here because they got rid of the access that a normal size guy could get up here. I'm skinny and I still had to squeeze through up here. They added this pipe here for the fire after this was installed. They added 2 more layers of electrical and water pipes below my pipes, making access coming up the side or reaching from the bottom totally impossible for any human being. And I could really understand why technicians do a bad job when they're working for somebody who says they have a limited time, they're rushing them. I could see why they skip nitrogen. I could understand why they do bad brazes or flares, because when you're put up into a place like this and it's hot, and if I'm in San Francisco Bay Area and it's not hot, it's winter time and it never gets, well, it does sometimes, but I could totally understand when guys aren't paid good and they stop caring about their jobs and they say it won't fail right now, we'll deal about the warranty later, or I've already been to 5 jobs and now I won't be here when this fails. I 100% understand why guys don't do it. I'm one of the few owners, after 30 years, I'm still up here doing this. Well, actually I would have put my son up here, but my son's 6'4", 6'6", and 200 and between 40 and 70 pounds as he bounces around. It is literally impossible for him to physically even get between here and here, anywhere through here. And I'm a little skinny guy, and I had to crush my ribs and my chest rib cage to squeeze up here and get up here, and it got caught on my belt. Had to remove my belt to get up here. That's how tight it was. So for the guys, for the owners who don't understand why you have poor workmanship, who underpay their guys and then give guys really strict time limits on doing certain kind of jobs, and in this particular job, if you only put 1 guy out here and you're feeding the nitrogen a couple 100 feet back at the outdoor units to bleed the nitrogen through here, he's not going to go back and forth and double check and triple check. He doesn't know when he runs out of nitrogen. He doesn't know when he over pressurizes it just a little bit, so he blows some of his silver back out and he doesn't get a good braze job, or one that's just barely holding now, but through expansion and contractions fails a couple months later. And we're talking, this system holds over $6,000 in a refrigerant that could be lost. I completely understand why the guys nowadays don't do good work, even though it's not acceptable at all and they shouldn't have that mindset. But for a certain percentage of guys, under the working conditions, under the types of businesses they work for, I 100% understand. Catch you guys later. I have all the time in the world because I'm the owner operator 30 years later, where I should be behind a desk making a lot more money, a lot more sales, and pointing my fingers at guys. I'm actually out here still doing this stuff to today. So I know the difference between today's equipment and equipment 20 or 30 years ago, like a lot of the has-beens who used to do it and say, I used to be good, and they get to VRF systems and they try to, and they still have that mindset from 30 years ago. That doesn't fly in this industry no more.